Hi, I'm very inspired by the flowers and the trees and everything else here in Perth or Fremantle, Australia. And it got me thinking about plants, because when I arrived here, I had this beautiful orchid given to me by Dave, and it's just stunning, and I just so happen to really love orchids. And not only that, when I turned up at the house, there was this incredible frangipani, and I went to go and smell it, and it just brought back these wonderful memories of when I went to visit Sri Lanka with my granny, and how much I loved frangipani. And then since then, it's just been like lots of little different things, like plants, flowers and things have just come to my to the forefront of my mind. And so I wanted to just say about the healing powers of flowers. Now, this is nothing to do with like the actual medicinal properties of them, because of course they do have medicinal properties, each and every one of them. They all have their own language and their own medicine that they wish to share with us. But this is different. This is about how they actually make you feel and how they lift us up. Being given flowers obviously is quite joyful, and to certain people it's even more so. But when you can smell something and it really resonates with you, then it's got to be that there's something in it that is giving you something that you really need. And so I've really enjoyed the frangipani. I smell it all the time now that I'm here. And when I was in Sri Lanka, I remember going to some botanical, well, in fact, it was a place where they created like oils and things like this from a lot of the different plants from Sri Lanka. And I got myself some frangipani oil, because I was just so taken by the smell of it when I was there. Anyway, today I thought I must look up frangipani and see if it's got any deeper meaning to it, like what else does it do, because I just can't keep away from it. And it's an anti-inflammatory, which I thought was very interesting, and especially good for lower back pain. And so anyway, it's just incredible. And then the other thing, one of my other favourite plants ever is tamarisk. And where I live, on the beach in Kent, southeast Kent, we have lots and lots of tamarisk. And when I lived in Spain, there was again loads and loads of tamarisk everywhere. And the smell of tamarisk is just something that just find incredible. And so yesterday we were driving along, and suddenly I see this enormous tree. It's just like the biggest tree ever. It just so happens to be a tamarisk tree. I've never seen a tamarisk tree so big. And I was just like, wow, that's incredible. So I looked up tamarisk, and again, that's had all these incredible things that I didn't know about it. So obviously it was wanting to impart its wisdom to me. And of course it made me feel really good, because I just particularly really love the smell of it. And then one other flower that just so happens to really just love it so much is this a Spanish wildflower. It grows everywhere in Spain. It's very hard to in fact I haven't seen it anywhere else except for in Spain, but I saw some over here, and I thought that can't be the same thing, so I took a photograph of it, looked it up, and sure enough it's called Marvel of Peru. I looked up the name, and it comes out, it's also called the 4 o'clock flower, because the scent comes out in the evening. So I'm just having, I mean, I know that that's not necessarily an indigenous plant from Australia, but oh my God, the flowers and the trees and everything else here is just incredible. And it really lifts you up. It lifts you up to be in a place where everything is so, like, they're so beautiful. The plants are really beautiful. And the smells are really vibrant. The colours are really just incredible. So, plants and flowers, trees, they have a lot of healing properties, but not necessarily looking on a deeper level for medicinal purposes. But if you just look at them as they are, and just enjoy them as they are, they will lift you up and they will make you feel really good. So find pleasure in the small things, and enjoy plants and trees and flowers. Thank you.